Is Dream Castle Hotel the best choice when you travel to Disneyland Paris? I have all the answers right here for you. Welcome to an episode of The Traveling Man. It's a pleasure to say hello to you today. And today we're gonna be looking at the Dream Castle Hotel. I'm gonna have a full review. I stayed there on my recent visit to Disneyland Paris, and I have some of the good things about it and some of the things that are not as good. So stay tuned because this is a 2025 review that I'm sure is going to be very helpful for your next trip to Disneyland Paris. All right, so we're going to talk about what I absolutely loved about it. The first thing I love is that it's very close to Disneyland Paris and there's a shuttle bus that will take you there in no time. Also, out of the route of the hotels is the second one, so usually when you get in the bus, there's going to be enough room for you to sit. It's not super packed yet. That's not the same when you're coming back. You get ready because it's gonna get pretty crowded when you're trying to head back to the hotel after a long day at the park, so be ready for that part. But heading there is good because it's the second one, it's not super crowded, and then you can get there in no time, so it's pretty convenient. One of the things that I didn't like is, okay, yes, you get a buffet, but to be honest with you, I was not impressed with the food. I was expecting more fresh French food, and what I found was a lot of stuff that was pretty generic. I didn't find the taste of it any outstanding. I understand it's a buffet, you're saving some money there, but yeah, the cheeses weren't as fresh. I didn't find the food to be outstanding. The croissants were okay. And we are in Paris, so my standards for food are really high. Also, in the evening, I ordered a burger at the bar because I was hungry, and it was extremely expensive, and I was pretty disappointed with the flavor of the burger and the price. It was very, very, very average and definitely not worth the price I paid for that food. Having said that, when you're on a budget, hey, free food, it's always welcome. One of the things that really impressed me about Dream Castle Hotel was the attention to details. This is a beautiful hotel, and if you are trying to get yourself into the Disney mood, this is gonna be perfect for you because honestly, it's so gorgeous. You walk in and it takes away your breath. You can see like the mirror at the end. You can see all these little details that are everywhere around the lobby areas. So you totally get into the Disney mood right away. You walk in and you feel like you're in a fairy tale. So that is something I absolutely loved. That was the reason I went there in the first place, because I looked at the photos and the videos and I was like, this is a beautiful hotel. And that's definitely true. I absolutely loved it. When it comes to the amenities, they are okay, nothing outstanding. For example, we tried to go to the hot tub and it wasn't even hot, it was pretty cold. Obviously, there's no one checking, so I understand that there's some rules around that. Also, there were no towels there, so if you didn't bring towels from your own room, there's not gonna be towels there, so I found that pretty inconvenient. But having said that, I mean, they're there for you in case you need them, so I appreciated the amenities there. The rooms were pretty nice. I actually think they check all the boxes. They're cozy, they're beautiful, they're still like part of the Enchanted Castle theme. So I really, really enjoy that. The bathrooms are all right. You have a tub in there, so you can have a bath if you want. Like, I really, really enjoyed all of that. They have a TV, they have a very comfortable bed. They follow the theme of you are in a castle, so it's still continues that story of you are in Disneyland. The only thing I had an issue with is the European Union made USB-C the standard charging ports, and there was only one in the room, in the wall, in one of the sides. So I was not able to charge all of my devices, and that was driving me absolutely nuts. I do not live in Europe, so I don't have the other connectors. So all I had was that, and it was pretty annoying, time consuming. They had USB chargers in there, but if you made USB-C the standard, like, hotels need to update this. I've been in many other hotels that have done the update, but in this specific one, they still had the USB chargers, and that was something that affected my trip for sure. So I hope they update that fairly quick, because most of us are relying on that to charge our devices, especially if we're gonna spend a whole day in the park. So that's something for sure I feel could be better. The checkout experience was amazing, fairly quick. You don't have to worry. And what I love about the shuttle is that it takes you to Disneyland Paris, and Disneyland Paris is right by the train station. So if you want to go to Paris as well, spend a day in Paris, which I did, you can do that, and the shuttle is still going to help you if you need to head back to the train, if you're going to another part of Europe, or you need to get on the train to go to the airport, etc. The shuttle bus will take you there, so you really don't need to spend any money in other transportation, and I found that to be very useful when I was leaving the hotel as well. So I really appreciated that, and I thought that was amazing of the hotel. This shuttle bus is really one of the best things about Dream Castle Hotel. So overall, I think it's a great experience. The pricing was fairly decent compared to Disneyland hotels. And I feel that if you are on a budget and you're going to Disneyland Paris for a couple of days, Dream Castle Hotel is great. Again, if you're expecting high quality food, you're not gonna get it there. So the buffet is good to get a coffee, get a snack. The coffee is also not that good. It's machine coffee. And yeah, you can just kind of go to Disneyland and perhaps spend a bit of money buying better food over there. But yeah, I was not impressed with the food. That definitely is one of the main things that I didn't like about it. But anything else, the room, etc., the decor, the experience was overall very positive. So if you're planning a vacation, you're on a budget, you have a family, and you need a good option that is going to be convenient, Dream Castle Hotel is for sure a great option for that. I hope this review was helpful. Please subscribe to the channel and keep supporting the Traveling Man so I can continue bringing you reviews for all of the best hotels and places around the world. Thank you so much. Take care and see you next time.